Okay, it's time for Star Power.
Oh.
So random celebrities is the theme today.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to throw a wrench into the gear, but here I go.
Oh.
Do we each want to go one at a time, or do we want to team up two?
I was thinking one give clues to two people.
One give.
I was thinking it, but I'm open.
Okay.
Either way, I have
I'm
no
open.
preference.
Okay. We can go that way.
Okay.
1 to 2. Okay.
I'll just go for it. We'll just rotate. We'll just do a rotation. Rotation.
There you go. There you go.
Make sure you're on the camera.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Good.
And if we see anything, hopefully it doesn't.
Don't look over there.
There's nothing over there.
Okay. Okay. Set. Go. Football player. I think he's one of two brothers. Not Kelsey. Older player, retired.
Peyton Manning.
Yes.
Oh, very good.
Very good. She was in the Star Wars movies, and she had really weird lips, and she's very famous. Oh,
Natalie Portman.
thank you.
No, carry the team.
You are so good. She sings "Until the Sun Comes Up Over Santa Monica Boulevard."
You know her. She's a Missouri native. Come on.
Oh, Sheryl Crow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's starting Back to the Future.
Marty
Michael
McFly.
J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox.
I said it.
Michael J. Fox.
That's his character's
Marty
name.
McFly.
Oh my gosh, I loved him. He was the nicest at Critics' Choice. He just got lots of love 2 years ago at Oscars and Critics' Choice, and he played the whale, I believe.
Oh, Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, nailed it. Nailed it. Good job.
Okay,
Who's
who's up
up?
next?
Okay.
Ah, I'm going. Here
Who's
we go.
up? Let me make sure I'm on camera.
we go.
There we go.
Okay, you guys are good? Okay. That's hot.
Paris Hilton.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay, okay, TV, very, very popular back in the, I think, 60s, maybe even 50s. TV
Dick
personality.
Van Dyke.
No.
Carol O'Connor.
No, but talk show host.
Oh, host. Johnny Carson.
Nope.
Uh,
When you are feeling downtrodden, you don't have a lot of,
and
Oh, Mr. Rod. No.
no.
Sorry.
It's
hold
like
on.
when you're feeling low, you don't have a lot of,
serotonin.
no.
Goals.
Okay. Okay, we'll come back to it.
Okay.
Okay, Ugly Betty, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
America Ferrera.
Okay, and
Celine Dion. Oh, Whitney Houston.
Whitney
Sorry, I don't know why I said Celine
Okay,
Dion.
he's from Australia. He's one of two famous brothers.
The
And-
Hemsworths.
Yes?
Liam.
Nope.
Chris.
Okay, let's go back to the other one. Okay, TV personality back in the 60s, 50s. Think, okay, just start naming people from the
Richard
trying-
Simmons.
Bob Barker.
No.
Bob.
When you don't have a lot of, like, when you're low, you don't have a lot of.
Bob. Who's a Bob?
Bob. Yep.
What? Bob what?
You're my last.
Bob Hope?
Yes!
Oh, I don't even know who that is.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Bob Hope.
Yes.
Okay.
I
was like,
couldn't
what?
remember like what decade.
Oh my gosh.
Well.
If you would have said the USO specials, he had. Oh gosh, yes.
Was
I
it
would have had no
50s
idea who
and
that is,
60s, or
so
was
good
he
for
He
you.
was he was famous till he died in the
Oh.
90s. He was icon.
Well,
Okay.
sorry, Bob Hope. We didn't know who you were.
I know.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for the older viewers.
I apologize. Those were not good.
Okay.
clues.
That also changed. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Johnny Depp.
Yes.
Focus.
Skater boy, but also this person was like, she was really big back, like, let's say,
Avril
like,
Lavigne?
yes, thank you. Think Super Bowl, but like last year maybe in Vegas.
Rihanna.
No,
Wait, Super Bowl in Vegas?
it's not that memorable. That's why.
Oh. Like the. Are you talking about halftime performance?
Uh-huh.
Who performed last?
I'm blanking on all of his music right now.
Kendrick.
Kendrick Lamar.
No, Alicia Keys came out and performed with him.
Oh yes. And they.
Oh, she had that bad like. And
Yeah, because they cut it out of YouTube. Usher.
Yes. The best swimmer in America.
Michael Phelps.
Yep.
Phelps.
And Survivor host.
Oh, what's his name?
Popes.
Jeff
Very,
Probst.
yes.
There
very
we go.
good. Bravo.
Okay, I was like, I am all
Pabst
over the.
Blue Moon.
I'm all over the Pabst Blue Moon beer.
Baby.
Oh, it's like summer. Okay. You guys are not gonna know this one. She was. Really, this one?
don't know.
Oh, Traitors. That's why. Okay.
Oh.
She was on Real Housewives of Atlanta, then married to Medicine. She was on Traitors. Now she's going back.
Phaedra Parks.
Yes.
Yes.
I forgot she was on Traitors. Most famous female gymnast.
Simone Biles.
Yes. Most famous karate movie star.
Johnny Tsunami.
Ralph Macchio.
Older.
Oh, older than.
I mean, like actual.
Oh.
Bruce Lee.
Yes, after Bruce Lee, the next most popular
Jackie
one.
Chan.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
He's now with Sutton Foster.
Oh, Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
Oh.
And not Viola Davis, but
What?
Not Viola Davis. She's also was nominated Academy Award with.
Oh, Octavia Spencer.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
I was like, how do I couldn't
was like,
remember a
who?
movie, but I just remember they
Yeah, that makes
always
sense.
were nominated
Yeah.
like at the same time.
They were.
Okay. You guys got it? Okay. The science guy.
Bill
Bill
Nye.
Nye.
Yes. The piano man.
Billy Joel.
Nope.
Nope.
Sorry, that was wrong of me.
Elton
sorry.
John?
Yes,
Oh.
thank you. That was not the right reference.
It's
I
okay.
did. Okay, sorry.
Nope.
German model, America's Got
Heidi
Talent.
Klum.
Boom. One of the nicest celebrities, so I've heard, The Matrix.
Blake Lively. I'm just
Keanu
kidding.
Reeves.
yes. Desperate Housewives.
Terry Hatcher. Marcia Cross.
Longoria.
Yes.
Oh.
you go.
Well, I was listing all the rest of them.
Yeah, you got all of them. But
I was like, they're there somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Ain't no hollaback girl.
Gwen Stefani.
Yes. Jason's brother.
Travis Kelsey.
Yep. There's gonna be one less lonely girl.
Justin Bieber.
Yep.
Oh.
Ow. The woman involved in the keep my wife's name out your mouth situation.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
And America's Therapist.
Dr.
Dr.
Phil.
Phil.
Yes.
I went, we
Dr.
both said that with a question, by the way.
Yeah.
We're like, Dr. Phil?
No, I agree
Dr.
with you. I was like, I don't know how else to describe him, so.
Yeah.
I have such a story about him, which I've not shared on here, and I can't do it. But
Oh.
regarding my family.
Oh.
Drama. Okay, he used to be the CBS late night host.
Oh, James Corden.
No, the other one before him.
David Letterman.
Yes. Training Day, won the Oscar. Okay, his last name is our capital.
Jefferson.
No, it's U.S. Capitol.
Oh, Washington. Oh, Denzel Washington.
Yes. Magic Mike.
No, I was like, wait, Jefferson City. What?
Channing Tatum.
Yes, Magic Mike. He is the king of basketball.
LeBron James.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I love her on The Office. She's the second receptionist from
Ellie
Missouri.
Kemper.
Yes.
Yes.
I do
okay.
love her.
We have 30 seconds.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
Oh,